3 years ago today, this was the scene in Portsmouth. Portsmouth police took out several charges against the driver of the white car.
And the string of events on that day threatened to put away Antoine Marshall for the rest of his life. Well, today, he was released from prison, and only Andy Fox was there for the reunion and the life sentence that might have been. Andy.
Tom and Alvita, Antoine Marshall was already on probation August 21st, 2007. Getting in trouble meant going back to jail. He was stopped by police. He got into trouble, and he went back to jail. But he did not do everything Portsmouth police said he did, and that would eventually lead to his freedom today. After 3 years to the day, Antoine Marshall is back from prison and in the arms of his loving mother, Carolyn. Marshall's nightmare began on August 21st, 2007. Chopper 10 shows Marshall's white car after a police chase. He admits taking off, eluding police.
When I heard the gunshots, or the explosives, what they said it was explosive, I pulled off. You know, it wasn't no rationalizing. What should I do now? What should I do now? I did what came natural.
Police claim Marshall was delivering heroin, but none was ever found.
Officers testified in my preliminary hearing that I physically took my car and rammed police cars.
Marshall denies ever ramming police cruisers, which led to the attempted capital murder charges.
They got rid of his car before the hearing.
Yeah, before I even had a chance to go to court, they sold the car to police custody.
Then Portsmouth police shot Marshall, who was unarmed at the time, the bullets still in his back.
Oh my gosh, that's it?
Yes.
I could be incarcerated for the rest of my life for the allegations of supposedly banging the police cars, which was first was attempted capital murder. And then they reduced it to malicious wounding. Then they reduced it to assault and battery. Then they just done away with it altogether.
Except, that is, for the felony eluding police. The Portsmouth Commonwealth's Attorney's Office told us in the heat of the moment, Portsmouth police charged Mr. Marshall with what they thought appropriate. After the benefit of time, the charges were reduced to what it should have been, felony eluding police. Marshall knew pleading guilty to eluding police would put him in prison because he violated his probation for a 1991 malicious wounding charge. He never thought he'd get 7 years to 2015. Enter Hugh Durant, Marshall's advocate, before the Virginia Parole Board that, based on the facts of the Portsmouth case in part, granted Marshall discretionary parole and his freedom.
I tell you, I had to bring him home, that's all. I had to bring him back to society.
Yeah.
Make sure that everything be in right places for him. It took from 2007 to 2010 of this day, August the 20th, to bring him home.
Now, the parole board credits the discretionary parole on what Durant did for Marshall. Marshall and Durant are considering a lawsuit against Portsmouth. Marshall knows he's been given a break, promises never to get into trouble, and has a potential prospect for a job. In prison, he got his GED, and he had a lot of time to think. And you know what he's thinking about tonight?
Yeah.
How he could have been out of prison in 2015 had the parole board not given him his break. And the first meal that Mom's making for him, fish dinner. First home-cooked meal he's had in over 3 years.
Incredible.
Hopefully he'll stay out.
Okay.
Thanks, Andy.